SeatGeek in the building. Guess who else in the building?
Us.
We in the building. Come on, baby. You know the vibes. You know how it goes down. SeatGeek. We love SeatGeek. #1 rated ticketing app on the App Store. Why that is? Written down means good. Written down means bad, baby. That's all you need to know.
And guess what tickets I just got for myself?
Come on, man. Let them know.
I'm going to go see the greatest rock en español band to ever sing on planet Earth.
Ask me who that is.
And they're from Guadalajara, Mexico.
Ask me who it is.
Who is it?
Mana. Final answer.
Mana is correct.
Ooh.
I go see them every year.
What I win?
You win. Guess what?
What I win?
10% off your next ticketing purchase by using La Platica 10. That's it.
Wow, you're so clever.
So when you go to checkout, there's a little part that says
Gotcha.
code.
We're right.
La Platica 10.
Platica 10.
Boom, 10% off.
How about this? Since I won, that means they won.
Yep.
So they can use the code too, and they
Give
get
it to
10%
them.
off their ticket to purchase.
Give it to them.
Come on, man. I'm giving it to you. Hey, you want it? Come and get it.
You
La
SeatGeek,
Platica
baby.
10. Come on, baby. We out here. SeatGeek. We love you guys. You know, it ain't no La Platica episode. We don't talk about the #1 rated ticketing app on the App Store being SeatGeek. 12.4 seconds. We'll catch you then.
I'm gonna use it.
Let me be honest.
Every guest is a privilege.
Do we want to go there?
Get jolly.
Cause I'm on a podcast with Josh Leyva.
Yeah, you have too, motherfucker.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Let me just tell you.
This is La Platica 202.
1 second.
Of course.
Give me a second here.
Of course.
Are you saying something?
No.
Do you want to start the episode or what, dude? What's
Yeah,
going on
let's
here?
do it.
What are we doing here? What are we doing? What are we doing here, man? You gonna say the intro or am I gonna say the intro?
You can say it today. Yeah, let's do it. Let's see what you
It
got.
seems like you really want to. You did the whole leg cross and everything.
Hashtag Mondays don't suck. It is La Platica.
Is it?
It is the #1 Latino podcast in the world. And that's only according to Google. Man. Today's video is sponsored by SeatGeek, the one and only ticketing app on the App Store. That's super cool. This show is presented to you by Sazon Studios, powered by Sazon Studios.
Show is.
Follow Sazon Studios.
Come on, man.
The Josh Leyva,
What up with
Sebas,
it?
coming at you. Hashtag Mondays don't suck. We hope you had an amazing weekend. We sure did. Josh, how are you?
I'm doing excellent.
You look good.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. For my ladies out there getting their makeup on right, driving to work, on the treadmill, getting their steps in. I see you, little mama. I smell you, little shawty. Guess what? You smell good. You smelling scrumptious.
You know when I know you're feeling yourself? When you start wearing those shirts.
Come on, man. You see the guns? All the guns out. You know
You
what
have-
time it
you
is.
have
Get a
great-
Go ahead, man. Get a zoom in with it.
You have great bicep genetics.
I do, bro.
Yeah.
I'm locked in right now. I owe the people
you
of the
can-
La Platica Nation a shirtless selfie.
You can tell you're locked in when you start wearing your shit starts to
fitty.
shrink a bit.
You know, I actually had a meeting. So normally I like wearing the oversized. That's kind of more of my like La Platica vibe. But when I have like meetings and stuff like that, I try to dress a little bit more my age. This is me dressing my age, by the way. I had my hat forward, so okay.
Yeah. No, you look good, buddy.
Thank you, bro. Look, man, we got an incredible episode for you guys today. It's gonna be one for the books, right? We 202.
They always want for the books.
They 202. It's 202 or 203. 202? 202.
Yeah.
Guys, but before we get into this episode, man, come on, man. Chicago, we coming for you. July 17th.
July
Tickets,
17th, 7:30.
7:30 on the dot. Don't be late, because we will close the doors on you. It's
7:30 Windy City time.
Windy City, big city. Big city.
Great ad, by the way.
Yeah, tickets are still available. I will say this.
Yeah.
We told you guys they're going to sell out. It's a lot of like the top section, but bro, y'all need to be there.
it's a very popular. It's at the Vic Theater.
Yeah.
And it's a really cool venue because like I feel like any seat there is a really good seat.
That's what yes.
Because it's like the floor, but like the top section, I honestly personally feel
it's more
like
lit.
it's kind of gonna be more lit because you're kind of on top of everybody.
Yeah.
At an angle.
Yeah. I'm going to be looking at the top section the whole time too.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. I still get a little nervous. Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah. I mean, it's a big deal.
Yeah.
Talking to that many people, it's gonna be more people.
Yep.
The Vic Theater sits more people than Brea Improv.
Yeah.
I think at Brea we were like 600. I
Something
think
like that.
the
Snug.
Vic sits about right under 1,000.
You said-
Imagine talking to 1,000 people. That's 2,000 eyeballs.
You say 1,000 or do you say 1,000?
I said 1,000.
Oh, that's whack, bro. And I say 1,000.
1,000.
Get
your tickets.
Get your tickets.
Link in bio. July 17th, 7:30 p.m. Windy City time.
Cities.
Chicago.
Chicago.
One of the most beautiful cities in the United
Deep
States.
dish pizza.
What else they
The
got?
Cavs are here.
The Cubs, the White Sox. Shout out to y'all.
Spider-Man's here.
Beautiful people. Latinos stand up in Chicago.
Flicking the bean here.
Remember the homie say he is his ick when people say Chicago?
Who said that?
Rob.
Yeah, it's
He
Chicago.
Said, he says, I get an ick when people say Chicago. And I say, man, shut up.
Man, shut
Let
your
people
little-
say it how they want. Chicago.
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 I'm so excited, man. Another one for the books.
Come on, man.
We
Buy
can't
the
wait to
tickets.
go. Jess will be there. Matt, are you going?
Benaki.
Want me to? I haven't been invited yet.
Yeah, right.
Ah, bro.
Yeah, right.
Is those the tickets still available? The blue dots.
Correct.
Blue dot means good. Gray dot means sold out.
Yeah, so we're excited,
pull
man.
up
We're
on
really
us, man.
excited.
Honestly, I hope you see you guys there.
Bro.
We're going to be doing a meet and greet. We're going to be partying in the city. So we taking over, baby. We're going to be in there.
Bro, for this episode, do you
What,
mind if
man?
I call you little bitch?
No, dude, no. No, that was so last episode.
Okay,
bro.
you're
That was
right.
So last episode.
All right, I'm over
bro.
it.
Yeah, man. Supreme beef. What's up with that, dog?
You like it?
I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll let you know by the end of the episode.
Today's one of those days where I got in my car, I came over here, and I was like, damn, I should have shaved a little bit more. I feel like I look really scruffy today.
Scruffy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it suits you, bro. I like the scruff.
Yeah?
Yeah. This is a little bit longer than you typically have it. See,
Yeah.
bro, like you are a man with a beard
Yes.
that requires upkeep.
Yes.
And that upkeep is like required more often than people realize.
Yeah.
So as a man to another man, I get it.
Yeah. You know what? Sometimes
I get it. Having a thick beard, full beard is hard, man.
sometimes what grinds my gears is when people comment on my beard and they say, why don't you line it up? You should clean it up. But guys, I promise you, like, it's on purpose.
When we first
I
started
don't like it being
podcasting,
super clean.
when we first started podcasting, you were a big non-liner upper.
Yeah, I'll line it up, but I don't like. I keep it clean.
Is the beard the makeup for man?
Yeah, I think it definitely changes a man's look.
Yeah, because it
100%.
really it hides any kind of imperfections that
It
they
just
might
makes
have.
you look masculine as well.
I think it's more than that though, bro. I think it creates contrast and shadow.
It does. It does.
You know? Whoa.
Because I don't even know how I would look like if I didn't have a beard.
I think you should shave it for the live show.
No, I'll just put a filter. Those filters that you can like see me like.
Oh, that's not fun, dude.
Yeah, it is. Well, it's not fun having no beard.
Come on, man.
Yeah. For the live show, never, bro.
I know that's crazy, huh?
Yeah. But guys, no, honestly, we're so excited. We're just landing in Chicago.
Hey, can you wake up, bro?
I
Your
kinda wanna,
energy is
like-
like mid right now, bro.
I
It's
kinda wanna,
Monday
like-
morning. It's 6:00 in the fucking morning, and we're going to hide.
You love that sound. Oh my God. I see that fucking TikTok everywhere.
Wake
So
the fuck
funny.
up. We're going to hide.
Such a fucking extreme ass sound.
Yeah, well, wake up, dude.
Well, shit, man. Let's get it going.
Come on, man. Jess has an episode for us planned that we have no idea. Are you ready for it, Jess?
I'm ready. Are you guys ready?
You look great. The light's like shining on you guys like
Yeah,
beautifully
what
right
the
now. Oh,
fuck?
it's this light. I didn't even notice that. I was like, you guys are like shining.
Yeah.
Thank
Camera 4 is cracking, bro.
Fuck.
Damn.
Fuck. Looking beautiful. Looking beautiful. Yeah. Jess has something lined up for us. She seems kind of excited, which kind of scares
She
me.
didn't even tell us. Normally she briefs us.
Last episode we did the no sabo questions. Do you remember what warning means?
Yeah.
What? Or how do you say it in Spanish?
How do I say it?
¿Cómo,
It's,
cómo se dice warning in Spanish?
Fuck, man.
It's A. It starts with an A.
Atre.
Oh.
Ad.
Oh.
Ad.
Ad.
Adid.
Ve-
Ver.
Te. Adver.
Avertante.
Close. Advertencia.
Oh,
I
advertencia.
believe, right? Yeah. So shout out to them. Shout out for bringing that game out. And then you told me to do it in a sentence. I said, advertencia, advertencia.
Are you repeating the joke that you just... That's so whack, bro. You might want to cut that out of the podcast. That was pretty lame, bro. Do you remember when I said that joke and everybody laughed? You remember when like this? Shut up, dude. Please, bro. Please. Can you do me a favor? Can I say something? Can I say something? Shut up.
I've had a long day, and you're right, bro. I feel like my energy's mid.
It's mid, bro.
Yeah.
You're repeating old... This is second callback from last episode. Move on with your life, bro.
I'm obsessed with
Have you
the
ever heard the
episodes.
quote onward and upward?
No.
We'll figure it out, bro. Read a dictionary. Emphasize dick. Why? Don't know. Don't know.
Please carry me today.
I'm going
Please.
to.
All right, let's start.
All right, Jess, hit us with that. Good stuff.
To help bring up the energy,
Ooh, you're in trouble,
we
dude.
got
What?
Girly Pop Part 3.
Wow. I'm actually excited.
Bro.
Last
Is this one more
time-
challenging? Is there more to girls?
there's a lot. Yeah.
That's what I
Did you come up with these or did people come up with these? Or-
Girls just
A little
wanna.
bit of both. A little bit of research.
All right, well, let's
a
see.
little bit
This is
of my
good. It's
own.
Last time we did horrible, low key.
Cool. Speak for yourself, bro. I was on fire.
No,
I
you
killed
weren't.
it. Yes, I did.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I did.
Cool. So
All right, let's do it. All right,
ready?
Girly Pop
Yeah, I'm
Part
ready.
3. It's going down. For those of you guys who don't know what's going to happen right now, Jess is going to quiz us on our Girly Pop knowledge. This is Part 3. If you guys are new, check out Part 1 and then check out Part 2. And then when you're done, tune back. Part 3 is cracking. So,
Wait, we did. Oh, yeah, we did do part 2. Yeah. I was like, dang, we've done 3? I thought there was
since
only
this
one.
is a Part 3, this is a challenge between you and myself.
Okay.
And whoever loses, bad things will happen.
If I lose, you give me a peck. On the pecker.
Whoa.
And if you win, you still give me a kiss on the pecker. My bad.
All right. All right. Let's get it, Jess. Come on, man. Come on, man.
What's the difference between bronzer and contour?
Go ahead.
I like I know the difference, but like I don't know if I like know the definition of the difference. Does that make
Okay.
any sense? But bronzer basically bronzes like your skin. It really kind of yeah. And then contour, you can apply it to different places. For example, like on the sides of your nose, and it makes your nose maybe look a little bit thinner or a different shape, or it just kind of refines your face. You can add it to your cheekbones, blend it in, and you just kind of look a little chiseled. But bronzer, yeah, it's kind of what it is. It just bronzes you up. You can even put bronzer on your shoulders.
Done?
Yeah.
Okay, you're not wrong. Because like you're not, but like you did a terrible job at explaining.
That's what I
it.
said. I don't know how like
but,
to define
At
it.
one point you said bronzer is, like, you know what I mean? Like that's all you got.
Bronzer bronzes
No,
you
no,
up.
no, no. I said done. You said done.
But you can also do like contour, and then you can mix contour with highlighting.
Yeah, but that's not
Yeah.
not what she asked.
Am I wrong or right?
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
So what's the correct answer then, Girly Pop?
Bronzer is going to add color to you, right? It's gonna bronze you like an.
That's what I fucking said.
No, you didn't. Create like a tan. Create like color to you.
Sorry,
right?
I didn't use a different type of color.
Create like a glow around you. And contour is going to emphasize certain features on your face
That's
that
what I
you're
said.
trying to create. Hold on. First of all, don't ever interrupt me when I'm in the middle of my contour pitch, okay? Because I'll fuck your shit up, all right? Creates contrast to the features that you want to highlight, potentially emphasizing or minimizing. For example, if you're trying to emphasize more of your cheekbones, or if you're trying to like minimize the structure or reshape the structure of your nose with illusion of contour.
Cool. I said that.
No, you didn't. Yeah, you didn't, dude.
Yes, I did.
'Cause
You
I
just
said it
said like
better.
you just said like 3 more fucking verbs and
No,
adjectives.
no.
Yeah, but you said you even chose the nose. I chose the
Okay,
nose.
the way you explained it
was great.
No.
I explained it
The way-
for a 5-year-old so people can understand.
No, the way you explained it was like you're almost like too cool. Like, oh, like you almost like pretend like you don't know what it is, but like you do secretly. And I presented it with confidence in class.
Well, that's
in
'cause
class.
you use that makeup. You use it.
So what, bro? So what? Maybe you should take a little notes out of my note.
You saying I
journal.
have a big nose?
Maybe you should take a little notes out of my diary.
You saying I have a huge nose, huh?
You use a little contour. You should do the little penis. You know how they draw the straight little lines and
Yeah.
they circle the little thing?
Yeah,
And
that's the
then they
thing
blend
about contouring. It's actually an art form.
it. It's an art.
So many people like they have their own way of like drawing those contoured lines and then allowing yourself to blend it. Some even people blend it with like different types of colors too, depending on the skin tone.
Some people don't even blend it in at all.
Yeah.
They just let it ride.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Not to talk shit either.
You go ahead.
No, I'm not gonna say.
No,
'cause
say
it's
it. Then
mean.
say whatever you want to say.
No, because I wasn't trying to be mean, but
Go ahead, show your true colors, bro.
there's a girl on Love Island, and I think a lot of people they make fun of her appearance, which is fucked up. But I think it's because she doesn't know how to like contour very well.
Damn, bro. Yeah, damn.
Yeah. So did we both get it right? Or what is it, Jess? What is it?
Again, Sebas, you weren't wrong.
Thank
but
you,
I
Jess.
was looking for a little bit more. So you're gonna get. I gave you a point, but I was looking for more than a bronzer is gonna bronze.
That's what Josh said too, though.
No, I didn't. I said it creates glow. It creates color.
Yeah, a bronzer basically like you want to use it wherever the sun. You're gonna get a little quemadita from the
okay, I
sun,
like
for a
that.
little bit
Okay,
of color.
okay, I
and
see
then
that.
contour is like where your shadows naturally are. So you're like accentuating those.
You're
and kind of, like,
enhancing those
Accentuate,
features.
enhance.
You're
Exactly.
enhancing those features.
Those
yeah.
are the words that you were missing. They're called buzzwords. Idiots.
You were also missing those, you fucking little bitch.
You're so 2000. You're so 201, bro. You're so 201.
What did you say? What did you call me?
I'm not gonna repeat jokes that I already said. Those are old, bro.
I like that joke.
Those are old.
You're
bro.
calling him bitch ass.
Bitch ass, bitch ass.
All right. So
That was a good one, Jess.
Thank you.
Yeah, that is actually a really good one.
I hope they're all good.
I like it.
Rank these in order of importance: serum, cleanser,
Oh, those are your questions. too.
moisturizer, sunscreen,
Easy.
and a bonus. What's the right order to apply them?
Okay, easy.
Okay.
Order of importance. I'm gonna start with the order to apply them.
Okay.
And then that'll help me kind of create the importance. Okay.
Okay.
You're gonna start off with your cleanser to get off the dirt and excess, dead skin, and really just clean your face. And then after that, what you're gonna do is you're gonna apply your serums, right?
Serums.
And then from there, you're gonna add. So this one is where it gets a little challenging because personally, I would go sunscreen and then lock it in with moisturizer. But if you decided to go moisturizer and then lock it in with sunscreen, I'm not mad at you. So it could be preference.
Yeah, no.
But as far as importance, sunscreen is gonna be number one.
yeah.
Okay. Then it's gonna be moisturize is number two, which could be intermixed with cleanser, and then your serums are gonna be like I'd say like the least important ones.
Yeah.
Final answer.
I'd say that's pretty spot on.
Yeah. No, 100%.
No, you can't say
This
yeah. It
is-
is like you.
this is your question.
No. That's not how it works.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Oh, so I'm gonna answer it. Look, it goes like this.
No.
It's cleanser. Like you, for example, dirty ass fucking face, right? You're at night. It's nighttime.
Name
right?
a cleanser. That's not.
Coodily.
You've never used that.
I don't, because I don't use cleansers, bro. Straight up fucking. If I got excess shampoo, it's going on my face too.
You're disgusting, dude.
No, I'm not. I'm clean.
No, you use Dove.
So what's wrong with that? A lot of people
Because
use
you
that.
put them on your huevos, bro, and then you put them on on your.
and not one pimple I have.
Fuck you, bro.
Look, bro, this is you, right? Hey, I'm Josh. I like nothing. Look, you go in with your cleanser, hella heavy. You go, you rub your face, you rub your pee-pee.
In the shower?
Yeah. No. You can do it in the shower. I honestly, sometimes when I wash my face, real talk, I do everything in the shower, right?
I love to cleanse my face in the shower.
Yeah. I just feel like it's kind of like easier.
Yeah. Would you agree, Jess?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's part of everything.
Yeah. I have a room downstairs where I shower as well in my office. But when I shower upstairs in the master bedroom, it's like Karen's products are everywhere. And I feel like I really get a good
That's pretty
shower
sick.
there. Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, like she has all the fucking
Yeah.
products and shit. Like
The gizmos and gadgets.
Yeah, she has all, like I'm looking at it. I'm like, what
Yeah.
the fuck? What
Yeah.
the fuck? What
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fuck?
yeah,
What
yeah.
the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Mo knows exactly what products I use because she knows the smell. She's like, oh, you use the lavender,
Yeah.
oak,
Yeah.
milk, tea.
No, she has like
bags.
hella good stuff. Even like I'm a big like product guy for my hair because right now it looks like a mess. But Karen has like really good like leave-in conditioners or like masks and
I
stuff.
love a leave-in conditioner, bro. Because
Yeah.
you just like condition it and then you guess what? You just leave it in.
Yeah, dude, you
know
just
what I
fucking
mean?
forget about it.
Yeah, it's so badass.
Yeah. And then downstairs, I just kind of have regular.
Answer the question, dude.
So it goes cleanser.
Okay.
Wash your face with cleanser.
Right? Double cleanse?
There's one
Double cleanse?
There's one cleanser that I freaking love. It's Dr. Something. We don't. No. We don't gotta look it up, but it's Doctor something. I'll think about it later. So it's cleanser, and then serum. And then Karen tells me to move away. You didn't know that one, huh?
Yes, I did.
Like, don't go like this.
I know. I don't do that. That's something you would do. You don't know that. You don't know. How do you dry your hair? You probably do all this. I pat dry. You son of a bitch. Don't fucking tell me I don't go away.
I pat dry too,
I
you
go
fucking
away,
asshole.
bro. I'm like this, dude. I'm fucking
Hey,
sensei.
dickwad.
I'm a sensei, bro.
Hey, ass wipe.
No, you don't, bro.
You talking about a hair? I used to cut your hair, you fuck.
Yeah, I've seen you dry me up.
Fool, you don't have luscious hair like me. I go like this, put it all to one side, and I grab my toalla and I go like this.
Doubt it.
While you're in the bathroom like this.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. So cleanser.
Okay.
Fool, please let me do the order.
Go ahead.
Serum. And remember, Karen says it.
I know. Yes.
This way.
Yes.
And then for a bonus point, I do a gua sha.
Damn.
So fuck you. And then so it's cleanser, serum, moisturizer,
and then
sunscreen. But I'll tell you what, I don't do the whole sunscreen moisturizer.
You know what I do?
That's too much product. Like, I don't want my face to feel like I got layers of shit on it. And that's just me. But most of my sunscreens, shout out Supergoop,
Has tinted.
have moisturizer.
And it's tinted.
No, not mine.
The Supergoop ones are they not?
Some are. I think some are. But
There's one that
I
are
do
like
the
matte.
unseen sunscreen.
Matte.
And it's already a kind of a moisturizer. Or there's a moisturizer that's from a brand called Vacation. Oh my God.
Great brand.
That one smells like back in the
Beach.
day when my mom used to take me to like Guayabitos or something. And it just smells like
It smells like a vacation.
It takes me back. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love their branding.
Bro, I love the smell of sunscreen. I just feel like I'm on vacation. When
Yeah.
I apply sunscreen, I'm like, let's fuck. You know what I mean? Like sunscreen fucks. That's what I always say.
Sunscreen does fuck.
Sunscreen fucks.
Yeah. I love that smell.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not a big fan of moisturizer plus sunscreen. It's either one.
No, that's wrong. That's wrong.
That's just me.
That's wrong. You need to tell people to apply moisturizer. That's why you're all wrinkly and
I'm
fucking.
not wrinkly.
Yeah.
I'm not wrinkly at all. You're fucking wrinkly.
No. You're
Yeah.
wrong. You're wrong. Moisturize, then sunscreen, bro.
No Botox, by
Don't
the
tell
way.
people not to
I
wear.
didn't. I said that's just me.
Yeah, but that's false information.
No, put moisturizer on.
Always.
I personally just don't like to put moisturizer and then sunscreen. It's just too much product in my face.
Pro tip: don't forget to moisturize your neck because as you
Pro
get
tip.
older,
Pro tip.
your, your neck is a dead giveaway of your.
But I think
oldness.
if I lived in an island, I need sunscreen. I'm obsessed with sunscreen right now, especially because I'm an athlete.
Yeah.
And I tend to do athlete stuff. And that involves being outside.
Yeah.
And a lot of sunscreen goes in my face, but I don't put it on my forehead because when I sweat and then sunscreen
into
goes
your
to my eye,
Pro
like
tip.
that.
That's a pro tip.
Pro tip.
Yeah, that's a pro tip.
So yeah, and I think that's my order. I think we both got it right.
Well, you can't say you got it right when I gave you the right answer and then you just recited what I did.
So what? Just because you have the right answer, I can't have the fucking right answer.
You're
now?
a cheater. You're a cheater.
Okay, whatever, dude.
I get the point.
Whatever, dude. I use a gua sha.
Go ahead, Jess.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to minus a point for the no sunscreen.
Yeah, that's a crazy
Yeah,
thing.
that is the bonus.
Deduct
point.
the point.
Wait, no, that is the most
Sunscreen.
important.
I said put sunscreen.
No, he
on.
said moisturizer. He said I'm not a big fan of moisture. You're a
I
kid.
didn't say that. I said I don't like to mix the two. It's too much product on my face.
Grow up, dude.
A ver, Sebas, your redemption. What's the purpose of a jade roller since you know so much about
you're
gua shas?
So you're done.
Well, first of all, the rock jade is a rock that forms on Earth for thousands of years, normally in the color green. It's a roller. It almost looks like a perfectly polished prism, but it's not a prism because prisms normally are polygons. This one is kind of like a smashed sphere. And you roll it in your face away this way and then that way. And it just basically prevents wrinkles, tightness. So you should put it on your asshole.
Wait, it prevents tightness?
Wait, prevents? No. It prevents anti-tightness. Right?
It prevents anti-tightness. No.
No? Okay. What
It
if I
helps
try?
tighten up your skin.
It helps tighten up your
You
skin.
made that way more complicated. So you should put it on your asshole.
Yeah. And it, like I said, prevents wrinkles. And normally Karen, like I'd say Karen, because obviously Karen, beauty queen, she puts it in the fridge, so it's really cold. And she goes like this. It's just really good for your skin.
Final
and then
answer?
you use it with like, you'll put like serum on. You can put serum and then roll that shit on you. And that is the purpose of a jade roller. And jades have good energy. So it's good for your face.
Final answer?
Sure.
You weren't wrong.
Oh my God. I'm over this game. You weren't wrong, but I'm going to do anything in my power to make you feel wrong.
Exactly. I'm glad you're catching on.
What the fuck, man?
The purpose of a jade roller, is that what it's called? First of all, did you say jade or cade?
Jade.
Oh, yeah. With the jade roller, from my understanding, is that it helps with like depuffing your face. So with inflammation. Okay.
Yeah.
You weren't wrong.
That's the one I forgot, though. Yeah.
And also, because of the coldness, it helps if you put it in the refrigerator, it helps shrink your pores.
Yeah.
So
I should have said.
But you didn't.
It helps inflammation. Yeah.
So you weren't wrong.
Yeah. I'm just wronger than you.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. I'll give you that.
Wait, no,
one.
we just
Yeah,
yeah,
it's just a
depuff. See
depuff.
how it's, circulation help with skincare absorb. Yep. See. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does make you feel fancy. It makes you feel like you're like, damn, you're a pro. Like if I see somebody using a J roller, I'm like, oh, they're in it. I also think it helps with like shaping your face a little bit if you're able to like kind of like get it underneath. And
I'll
shit.
tell you one thing though, like speaking back on Karen, honestly, I've never met anybody like my wife that I personally don't know what she likes more. Mm-hmm. Actual makeup, like foundation, contour,
Or skincare?
highlight, or skincare, bro. And I want to say skincare.
Yeah.
Because this girl, I swear, she has the craziest things. And they're not crazy. They're good for you. Like the jade roller, the gua shas. Every night she puts this fucking crazy lamp
Yeah.
on her fucking.
Like
she
a red
lays
light?
down with it. She puts these goggles. It's red, blue,
Yeah.
yellow. And it helps out. I guess that red light therapy can help out with your face, with bones and shit like that.
Scarring.
Bro, everything. Scarring. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
She loves that shit. And you know what's funny? I never use it.
Yeah. No, I can tell.
The jade roller, sometimes she'll use it on me. I'm like, I'm good because it's really cold.
Yeah, but it feels good.
Feels good.
Yeah.
And I need to take advantage of that.
Yeah. You should, bro. Should we go on break?
Oh, yeah, let's do it. We'll be right back with Mr. Jade.
We'll be right back.
Later, dude.
Girly Pop Part 3.
I like this.
So next up, I believe, is Josh.
Oh, my dude. We back, baby. Welcome to the Plática.
Hey, bro, do you feel like you know a lot of these because of your girl or just you in general?
Huh? Both? All the above? I'm an experienced man.
Yeah, you are.
Raised by a single mom.
That's true.
Yeah, that'll do it for you.
Does Marky do a lot of skincare?
You know what
like
it is, bro? I do this thing, and you're like, you could probably like learn off this, but like it's like I just pay attention. You know what I mean? So it's like when you pay attention, you'll be surprised how much you can learn about shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should try it out. Pay attention, listen up.
I do pay attention.
No, you don't, dude. No, you don't. That's for 203 though. We're gonna say that for 203.
I do pay attention.
No, you don't.
Man.
No, you don't. Anyways, Jess, sorry.
True or false, Josh? You can lose a tampon inside the body.
True.
Shoot.
True. The answer is true. And that could be very dangerous because it could also create
An infection.
an infection, but there's like a thing called like something
yeah.
shock,
Yeah.
hyper shock.
No, septic shock?
That's scary, but it's not that.
It's something shock though.
Yeah.
Some sort of shock.
It's like,
yeah.
Vaginal shock.
Huh?
Vaginal shock?
Vaginal shock? Coochie shock.
yeah.
But yes, you can. And then that's very scary if you think about it.
Real quick, what's septic shock again?
Septic is like when you have an infection in your blood.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when you, like, for example, have a surgery and then you get an infection and then it spreads everywhere. And
That's
you
how a lot
become
of people like die from surgery, huh? Oy.
Dude, is this a common concern
What?
with the tampon? Like getting like lost in there? Is that like common or is that like not? Like what is the whole like? Is this something that you consider all the time? Or is it like something that just could potentially happen? Does every girl experience it? Is it rare? That's what I'm kind of asking.
Wait.
You asked the question.
I need to know. No, I'm trying to not say the answer.
It has to be somewhat
I need
rare,
you guys. Are you in line?
I don't know.
I would say so, but
You would know. I have no idea. Your butthole.
well, you put tampons in your boho and you cut the string out, so you don't have to find it.
You purposely lose it, huh?
You do.
You're sick, dude.
You put it in your boho,
No, you do.
and then you're like, Mo, cut the string for me.
And shove it up deeper.
So, Sebas, you also think it's true? Is that your answer too?
I think so.
Wait, lose meaning like you never, find again?
it?
Like lose it forever?
I think it's happened. So
No,
yeah,
fuck.
has to-
Okay, now I see what you're saying here.
it's had to happen.
Lose? No, you can't lose it, but I think you can get stuck there. So you know what? False. I'm going with false.
I'll say true.
I'm going with false.
Josh, you saved yourself.
Because the way she was like wording the question, I was
See,
like,
that's
yeah,
what
you
I'm
did.
trying to
You
avoid.
did give it away. You did give it away. You did give it away.
Okay, so nobody gets the point.
So you can get stuck, but you can't go missing, right?
No.
Because it's not a bottomless pit.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's so to answer your question, no, it's not really a concern.
Okay.
You can get it out.
Yeah, okay. But you like sometimes you'd have to go to like urgent care or something like that. Like it could.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
I mean, if it gets stuck.
Or if you don't have anybody like to help essentially assist.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Bottomless
scary.
pit. That's crazy. That is scary. Damn.
Yeah.
Honestly, bro.
That was a good one because that's kind of tricky.
Yeah, and it's toxic shock syndrome.
Toxic shock syndrome.
Oh.
Toxic shock. That's crazy, bro.
I know.
That's so scary.
Shout out to women, man. Shout out to women.
Yeah. I've been saying that. I've said that.
No one said you didn't.
I know, but like I'm just want to reiterate.
You think you're so cool with your little biceps. You have no hair on your biceps. You know why? Because you're a little bitch.
You have hair on your biceps?
I have hair all over my body.
Like on your biceps?
yeah. My biceps are bigger than yours. I just don't show them off.
No, they're not.
Okay.
You know what, dude? You've said some really stupid things on this podcast. That was by far the
You're
stupidest
lucky
thing.
I have a long sleeve.
By far the stupidest thing you've ever said. And it was crazy. Like you said that in front of the whole Plática Nation, and now you just look like a fool.
My biceps are huge.
All right. You said true to that, dude.
Well, yeah, because you said false. So I just, I gambled it.
All right, well, I'm up.
You said true to that first.
No,
Josh.
well, neither
Thanks,
here nor
Jess.
there.
Great question.
Yeah, that was a good question.
All right, Sebas, you're creating a soft launch post. What's in the photo?
What?
Great question. That's a great question. Fuck, that's good. You're so stupid. You're so dumb.
You're creating a soft launch? Like for what?
Wow. Wow.
A soft launch post?
Dude, you're so like alpha, but like wannabe. You know what I mean?
I'm not. I mean, should I know about this?
You're like
What's a soft? Is this like Gen Z shit?
not even
Hyper
No.
millenniums? I just made that up.
What is it?
I don't know. I know like a soft launch.
This
like,
is technically two questions for you then. Because one, you don't know what a soft lunch is.
well, I do. It's like when a business opens up to their friends and stuff.
Oh my God, you're so dumb.
I mean, you're not wrong.
But that's not what she's implying.
Yeah, because it's Girly Pop Part 3. I need a girly pop to run.
Do process of elimination.
I want to say it's like some sort of picture that you post.
Okay.
I know. It has to be something like that. You're creating a soft launch post. I just don't know what that soft launch is. I mean,
You know what's
the
so
other
funny?
day,
Bro, can I tell you
we
something?
talked about having the main piece and that was a little hair right here. So
Yeah,
it has
no,
to be
bro.
something like that.
You know what? I got to give you grace for this one because of the fact that you've never had a soft launch because you have been in a relationship for 10 plus years. So,
Oh, I know what you mean now. Like when you kind of hint that you're dating somebody, maybe. Is that a soft launch?
well, answer the question, dude.
So what's in the photo? What's in your carousel?
Oh.
Or like, give me a couple examples of
I
what-
would say maybe like a guy in his car and he has his hand over your thigh, or like holding a hand, or like maybe you guys are at dinner and you can see like a man's hand or something in that romantic space, I guess.
That's in your photo?
No, that's what I think is a soft launch because the woman is trying to like hint that she might be seeing somebody.
It's not just women who soft launch, bro.
Guys soft launch. I think that's kind of whack.
Yeah, like for
that
example,
guy's
like I'd
soft
be
launch.
like in my R8 with my LMs, right? And then like I'm whipping in the whip, right? And then I just post like my girl's hand with her nails done, like the rings out, and
Yeah.
I'm just like showing like the car and everything.
Yeah.
You know?
So, but would you soft launch?
Yeah. Yes. I can't give them everything.
I never heard about that soft launch.
Yeah.
I didn't
but
know you
the thing
soft
is-
launch a fucking human.
Yeah, you do. You do. You don't.
But yeah,
you-
you're right. I don't know. Like, there's so many
You
rules
ease
about
your
dating
way into it.
there's so many rules about dating. Like, for example, we were on that one show
yes,
with
yes, for Sheen.
with Sheen.
Yes,
Shein.
Jess, you got to hear this. You got to hear this.
And we
were doing the red or green flag.
And I guess there was like if you take out a girl like out on a dinner,
First date,
that's like a totally bad thing.
No. Hold on. What did you just say? You said nothing. You said nothing right now.
No, the girl said, I don't want to do that. That's a red flag.
Sebas, dude. No.
What was it?
We were playing a game, red flag, green flag, right?
Yeah.
So basically, the girl asked, you take a girl out on a first date, and she posts you on her feed on a first date. Like just showing you off like
No
immediately.
way.
And Seba said green flag. And I'm like, no, bro. Like, no. And he's like, why? Let her post whatever she wants. I'm like, I get it, but that's just not. And it's not even necessarily like first date. It's like you guys have been dating, like maybe you guys are on your second date and you're already like in feed. You know?
I didn't know that, and then
You
I
have to
really
soft
thought
launch
about it.
that.
And I was like, "Oh yeah, it is kind of right, yeah."
Yeah.
So I guess a soft lunch is necessary. So I guess that is what a soft lunch is now. You don't have to give me the point because it kind of like you fed me the answer, but I didn't know that you soft launch humans like that.
You do. Yeah.
What world are we in?
Yeah, 2025, bro.
What would you do as like if you're single and like you're obviously a gentleman?
Yeah.
I feel like millennials.
It's a little bit different for us specifically because of the fact that we're kind of in the social media world, if you will, right? And that doesn't mean like people don't, but I think we tend to look at it a little bit more like strategic, right? So like I'm not like, for example, like dating Mo, like I'm not just posting her immediately off the gate, right? Like there's like, you're subtly like introducing that there's somebody in your life,
Yeah.
little by little.
Got it.
That's kind of what it is.
Wow,
you know?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. What do you think, Jess?
I still feel compelled to give Sebas the point.
No, wait, he didn't know what we were talking
I
about.
didn't know.
No,
I
but-
didn't know.
He didn't even know we were recording a podcast until he just got here.
I didn't know. Honestly,
He-
I'll be real. I didn't know what it was.
Only because the examples that he gave were, I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Once we kind of
Got there.
with the lens of understanding of like this is totally a term that he would
Yeah.
not be familiar at
He
all.
wouldn't.
Like,
But I mean, I should, right? Like, why wouldn't I know that? I mean, I should, but damn.
do you want the point or not?
Yeah, give it to me. Yeah, give it to me.
Give it to him. He needs it desperately.
Okay.
So is a soft launch like hella necessary?
No, bro. No. It's a thing people do though. Like if they don't just want to like, there's ease their way into introducing the world to a new partner. You don't have
So
to.
what do you do when you finally introduce them? Whole ass
It's
caption
a
about
hard
them?
launch.
It's a hard launch.
And how do you do a hard launch? Like what's
That's
a
an
proper hard
in-feed
launch?
post.
In feed.
But like is it in the
Kissing.
caption too?
On vacation.
Not necessarily, bro. Look, at the end of the day, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like it's just a form of introducing somebody into your stratosphere.
Got it. I like that. That's cool.
Is it?
Yeah. Is it like, for example, if a woman soft launches a man, right?
Uh-huh.
Do you think it'll make that man feel something like, does it make him feel good? Does he not want to
Yes.
be soft launched?
Yes, bro. Yes. I like it. I'm
Yeah?
all for it.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. You want to be hard launched from the jump?
Whatever.
Don't answer that. You suck at this game, dude.
Whatever, bro. I'm not in it for the post.
Okay.
I'm in it just like, whatever, bro. I don't even know.
All right.
You know what I mean?
That's fair. That's fair. Now, if like for example, like if my girl like soft launches me, I'm not gonna be like, that's weird. Why didn't you post me all the way? And we
Yeah,
just
yeah,
started
yeah.
dating. Like I know, I get it. There's like you
Yeah.
know. So I think I think it's somewhat appropriate.
Yeah, I kind of want to go back like into time. And I never noticed it, right? I don't think I did. I probably did, but I don't remember. I want to know what Karen's initial soft launch was. Right?
Bro, sometimes-
like it had to be like on MySpace or Facebook.
Sometimes it's subliminal, not even like back then.
Yeah.
It could have been a tweet like,
Yeah.
I can't stop laughing when he's around.
Yeah.
That's the tweet.
Yeah, but
that's
I want to know
launch.
the first picture that it was like semi soft launch. That would be
Ask her.
cool.
You should ask her if she remembers.
Yeah, I'll ask her. That's a good one. I really like this one. I'm learning a lot, guys.
Girly Pop, man.
Palabra.
Palabra.
Josh, what does it mean when someone says she ate and left no crumbs?
I love this one.
I know. You know what's crazy? He knows all these.
I know.
Do you know this?
Yeah, I do. It's like you fucking like you're the shit. You did that thing. Like,
You just don't just steal my point, bro. Because
well, you fucking asked.
you're not
me.
wrong.
You know, you're the shit. Like, I don't know. Like, yeah.
You delivered and left nothing behind.
Like recently, congratulations again. Te salud, Times Jarritos. Amazing collaboration. I mean, how epic, right?
Yeah.
But the director, Luis, who shot that, he ate and left no crumbs on that documentary.
Great example.
Wow, what an inspirational night.
Yeah, use
Can I
code
just give you,
Plática
like-
for 10% off.
Like 1 minute of just me boasting about that night. Like what I didn't know I was gonna go to Universal Studios backlot.
Yeah.
And obviously I knew I was gonna have a great time, but I didn't know I was gonna leave inspired. Even though I know you're bitch ass. And you don't inspire me that much. But that night you did.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. Hope that means a lot.
It does. It really does.
Yeah, no, I swear, like on some like
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
be-
even trying to be funny. Like I left inspired as a human being. Like I know we do a lot in our life and like cool, like I pat ourselves in the back. I want to do more.
Yeah. Dude,
It
this
was
whole...
so sick.
I said this in my speech. I said like that I hope
Great
the
speech,
film,
by the way.
Thank you. That the film inspires you the same way like this whole experience has inspired everybody at Salud. Because like I didn't necessarily like shoot this film to inspire. It was the journey of building that film out that inspired me. You know? So it was cool to like now see it all and feel that.
I went
from
back
people.
home. Karen unfortunately wasn't able to go because she had another event to go to that she had already. How do I say this?
Like a prior commitment.
A prior commitment. Thank you, Jess. Love you. Thank you. Prior commitment. Prior commitment. And you know, the first thing I said is, wow. I went back home. The next day I woke up and because I got home kind of late, so I just kind of slept. And the next day I said, babe, we have to watch it.
Wow.
I don't know if you saw my story.
Yeah.
I said,
I
please,
did. I did see
said,
that.
please watch it.
I did. I told
it's
Mo.
so inspiring. You need to watch this documentary because I obviously I know that the brand Te Salud, your brand, it's incredible, right? It really just took it
there.
It took it there.
Yeah.
And I was just like, holy fuck, this little bitch. So, honestly, I was just very inspired. But honestly, and then just like the Mexican culture,
I know.
the jarritos,
Yeah, bro.
toda la raza,
Drove it home.
toda la raza that you guys like filmed with, and like
Yeah.
the way that they did it.
Yeah.
Yo soy Drusco, like
Yeah.
all that shit, like just everything. Just like I can see in everybody. I was looking at everybody. I took a moment, and just everybody had this little spark in their eye. You know what I mean? And it's just what a full circle moment.
It was a beautiful night, man.
It was. It
I'm
was
glad the
incredible.
whole La Platica team was there. And that meant a lot to me.
Yeah.
Especially Matt. Matt, that was his first Salud event ever, by the way.
Nah.
No, it was. He's never been to it. And that's the first one. So that like meant a lot. But dude, I
went to
gotta
the right one.
I gotta give all the roses to Luis.
Oh
Because
my
it
God.
was his vision. And it was his like heart and storytelling
Bro.
and creativity and mind
Yeah.
that really brought that to life in such a way that even though I was a part of the journey and the filming, watching it all unfold in that manner left me breathless and like speechless, bro. I was like, this is powerful.
It was incredible. The next day I sent a fucking voice note to Luis.
Luis, he told me. It meant a lot to him, bro. He told me at dinner. He was almost crying.
Yeah, and I said, you know me. When do I give you a fucking voice note? Probably never.
Never.
But like I really meant, and I just needed him to hear my voice, and how not emotional I was, but I wanted him to receive how much I cared about me saying this. And I told him, I was like, bro,
Yeah.
please, like, and the fact that Tyler and yourself, obviously we're celebrating this amazing collaboration, right? But the fact that you guys almost made it like about him.
Yeah.
You guys gave him the night. And it's true because without him, this wouldn't have happened. I mean, incredible documentary. And if you don't have a chance to see it, maybe we can link it down. But just go to his fucking YouTube, and it's on there.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
The last thing I'll say, and thank you for saying that, bro. That really does mean a lot. And I'm really glad that we're giving Luis like his moment here as well, because he's like so deserving of it. It's one we've done collabs before.
Yeah,
we have dropped new flavors, and there's so much that goes into it. This collab was so special and so unique, and to have somebody like Luis really be able to paint that story for people in an impactful, inspirational way. I think that is why I wanted him to be able to have that moment. I'm like, you did this. You were able to show this and bring this to people so they can fully grasp and understand the magic of what we did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, just, you know, I the more I talk about it, I just want you guys to watch it back at home. I know some of you guys already have, but go watch it. Like, this shit is some, like, I used to be huge on watching documentaries on Vice.
Yeah.
You know, and this is right up the alley.
It's right up that alley.
It's that good. It's crazy, bro.
Last thing I'll
because
say,
all your other shit's like kind of trash.
Yeah, it's kind of
But
mid.
this shit was so good.
Okay, last thing, because I can keep talking about this too, and there's so much to unpack with this. We did that with a 2-man crew. Essentially
crazy.
3.
Yeah, I met the other.
I'll give
met the other
Pedro
guy.
his credits as well. But when it came down to the final edits and stuff, and shout out to David, he was camera B. He really was a massive helping hand and really understanding Luis's vision. Because that's another thing, bro. Like, Luis had a vision and he had somebody, a counterpart, that really was like, I'm in line with you. I get what you're trying to do. And David was on it when we were on set, like just capturing different things, even outside of Luis, when he was just like talking to me or talking to whatever was happening. This dude was working. And David told me at dinner, because I asked him, I was like, bro, were you involved in the editing in any regard? He was like, bro, I just dumped the footage and Luis is put it together. And I was like, he did that by himself? Bro, he put in over 100 hours of editing. Imagine sitting at your computer for 100 hours. Matt will probably relate to this. Like, dude, that is crazy, dude.
Se nota.
And to create something that like is that powerful.
Se nota.
So one thing you could just sit in your computer and push it together, but to create a story and music and heart.
Every transition, every sound effect, every song choice, every B-roll.
I'm sorry?
The color grading.
The color grading, yeah.
Beautiful, bro.
And like,
dude, there was this one shot, and I told you this, and I don't think I've told this to Matt. I think you'll appreciate this. Selecting music for a moment is probably one of the most trickiest things. I mean, they have people who specialize in just music, right, for movies and stuff like that, because of how intricate it can be. Luis did that by himself, like the what is it called, the sound design, but there's a specific word for it. Anyways, doesn't matter. With just creating like the music, because that really can create a moment, right? There is a scene where we're at the facilities where they're doing the glass bottles of jarritos. The song that he chose for that was so unbelievably perfect and powerful. Even the layer that it goes deeper than just the song that he picked. Do you know the song I'm talking about? Yeah. The song was orchestrated with glass bottles that I did not.
No way.
Yes, bro.
Oh, that's
yes.
Now I want to go back.
It was
and
made
watch
like they made that sound with glass bottles.
That was perfect fit.
Dude, it was perfect.
Yeah.
It almost felt like Interstellar. It just felt so like grand. And the song creates that. I mean, part of Interstellar, what makes that movie so beautiful, it's the soundtrack. The soundtrack. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Even when you guys are trying them, and it's like that fast pace. Like the bottle after the bottle, you guys are trying
for sure,
them.
dude.
That one was like,
yeah.
Really
It's crazy. It's
I
like,
remember this line that you said, and it was so freaking cool to me. You said something in the documentary, like, you basically said, like, you're talking about the bottles, like, yeah, so like this place, like the bottles, they're technically made out of fire.
oh yeah.
And then right when you said fire,
It's
it's
like,
just this machine injecting lava.
Yeah, dude.
And I was like this, oh my God,
Yeah.
it's so right.
Bro,
It was incredible. I didn't even know it was in Mexicali.
It was in Mexicali, bro. And I'm telling you, this is how close I was to the fire. Like this close. To the point where I was like, are we gonna die? It's crazy. It's crazy. You guys got to watch the documentary.
Yeah, watch it.
Yeah, we can move on from it, but yeah, it was definitely powerful.
It was great. An inspiring night, honestly.
Yeah.
Very proud of you guys.
Thank you, bro.
And left no crumbs.
Yeah, there you go.
So Luis
8 and left no crumbs.
ate and left no crumbs. Greedy motherfucker.
Yeah, dude, he is. Yeah, we gotta talk to him about that.
No, incredible, bro. And honestly, I think he told me that this was like his first documentary. Or something like that, or like kind of dabbled himself into this.
Bro, he had I don't know if it was this year, and Luis, I know, and if you're listening, I know you'll remind me of this. He had said either in the beginning of this year or sometime ago that he was going to film a documentary, and this was the one that he like landed on. And
I mean, you have to be so, and I told this to Karen. I think I even told you too. for Luis to do that, you have to be so fucking. I know. I even told this to people right after I saw it. I said at the party, I said, you have to be so fucking on it.
Yeah.
You have to be shooting every fucking thing.
Every moment.
You have to be editing in your head before you shoot it. You have to know what you're going to do. And for him to shoot it like that, and you can tell that I was like, oh my God, he was fucking dialed in.
Dialed in.
Incredible. Hats off to Luis.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything had a purpose.
Everything had a purpose, bro. Yeah. Crazy.
Yep. Next question. Shout out to Luis. If you're watching this, we love you, buddy.
And dude, and this, I keep saying this. Last thing I'll say is, I hope this also could be a like, I don't know, it's just something like that somebody could take from this, is that when you have a vision, you got to trust it. And not everybody's going to get that vision. And that doesn't matter. As long as you have faith in yourself and you just execute on that vision, people will get it.
Yeah.
For example, for myself, I'm a creative, bro. And there's this one specific shot that's in the documentary that it's unmemorable. And I remember when Luis shot it. It's literally one of our last days. We were leaving and Tyler was walking with his luggage and he was carrying a to-go box of food that we just ate or something. And Luis was shooting him. And I didn't catch the moment that Tyler was like looking at the camera. And it just like, in the documentary, it just makes Tyler look so like he's just living in the moment. He's just so excited about what he experienced.
That was most of the video.
And it was like overshot. In that moment, I was like, he didn't need to get that. You know what I mean? Like we need to focus on what matters.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Had a vision.
It's dialed.
Yeah.
He's thinking about everything. He's thinking about all the B-rolls, everything that's going to express the characters in this documentary, that they're living it, and it's an organic video. Yeah. Nothing was like, hey, Tyler, go walk over there and then walk over here. No, that's what I'm saying. You got to be dialed the fuck in, and you have to shoot the whole fucking thing. Legit shoot the whole thing. Catch every single organic moment.
Yeah.
From you guys closing the fucking... the hatch on the hatchback on the car that you guys were on, the trunk, putting groceries in, getting pulled over by the cops, all that shit to just always be dialed in. Yeah, crazy.
All
right, next question, because we can go on from this.
Yeah.
Congrats again, Jess.
Thank
it was
you,
amazing. Sebas, what is a clean girl aesthetic?
Oh, you don't know this.
Describe her.
You're so dumb. You're like the dumbest guy I've ever seen.
Why am I getting all the hard ones?
That's not hard, bro. That's the easiest one she's like presented. It's she just gave it to you.
A clean girl aesthetic?
Uh-huh.
Think about it, dude. Just think.
What is a clean girl aesthetic?
Describe her is a dead giveaway.
I want to say it's just like a really like girly girl. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't need the...
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
What is it? Did you guys talk before this?
No.
Just to stump me?
No.
Never.
I would say like your wife, Karen, is a clean girl aesthetic.
Okay.
Like the way
like
she
a girly girl
curates her content.
Oh, got it.
It's just very like organized and clean, and there is a specific aesthetic to it that she would just automatically get categorized into that, I guess, bubble.
What's not a clean girl aesthetic?
Somebody who's a little more like there's no rhyme or reason to their posting. They're just kind of posting like whatever. Everything is more like dialed in to fit an aesthetic and the clean girl aesthetic. You know what I mean? Everything is just like more calculated. Yeah. You know, the way that they're posting, like they're posting their martinis and the certain outfits that they're wearing with the background that just matches an aesthetic.
Would you say you're kind of a clean girl aesthetic when it comes 100%. To your seed? Yeah, you are, huh? Yeah. I'm not really.
You're not.
I am to a degree, but not really.
Yeah, but there's even guys that are way more clean aesthetic than me. Yeah. My clean girl aesthetic, I would say so too. Yeah.
Got it.
So nobody gets the point.
Wait, are we wrong?
Yeah.
We're both wrong?
Yes.
Bro, I thought you were so right now.
Yeah.
What is it?
It can't be that wrong.
It's
no, you're wrong, dude.
Like, it's minimal makeup, like more focused on the skin, like super natural look, fluffy brows, lip gloss, a slick back bun, some gold hoops, like, you know what I mean? Just super like...
Wow.
Minimalistic.
So it has nothing to do with like the way they...
No, I mean, that could be an extension of it, but when it comes to clean girl aesthetic, like it's how you, you know,
Like
super like,
together.
Yeah, I think actually my wife has told me that too. Like today I'm clean girl aesthetic.
yeah. And you know what?
Because Karen could
So
be.
clean girl aesthetic is a look.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when you said you should know, like when you started talking about Karen, I thought I literally was like, okay, he's gonna get it. But
Because Karen can be kind of glammed up. Not kind of. She can be very glammed up and beautiful. But I really like it when she's clean girl aesthetic. It's really like
More
just
natural.
cute and natural. And like, I'm not saying Karen doesn't look like herself glammed up. She does. She looks fucking hot. But clean girl aesthetic is almost kind of like, this is you. You know? You're just so
In
cute.
your purest form.
Yeah, you're just so cute. You know what I mean? I tell her, you look beautiful.
I love that. All right. Touche. Damn it. Should we do one more, Jess, or is that
yeah, I got another good one.
okay?
Yeah, shoot it, Jess.
It's my turn.
It is your turn. Yes.
I'm dominating this, by the way.
You are. You're doing really good today.
Yeah, like you're like not,
Well, a lot of it's all skincare, so that's like your forte.
well, yeah.
All right. Let's see this one with Josh. What's the difference between acrylics, gel nails, and press-ons?
Acrylic is gonna be more of great question, by the way, Jess. I'm really glad you asked this because I felt like this was kind of missing in the questions. Acrylic is gonna be the ones that are already like pre-made, that are made with acrylic material, that are acrylicized, and they're like those are the ones that are like longer. Like they use like a glue to put the acrylic nail over the nail. That's from the one that's like acrylic. And then the gel nail is just gonna be your regular nail with like a gel coat, and that you coat it with. And then the press-ons are gonna be like, tend to be a little bit more like on the cheaper side, that you just kind of like just press on top of your nail for like an aesthetic as well. Clean your aesthetic, you could, maybe use a press-on nail. You know what I mean? So
Sebas?
I'm gonna have to agree.
yeah.
No, hold on. Acrylic nails is your I would say your more common nail that people get. The ones that are more like $60 for a whole set.
Okay.
And they use acrylic to overlap your actual real nail and then shape it in a real acrylic way.
Yes.
And then it's funny because acrylic actually comes from the periodic table.
It does.
Right next to...
Top right corner.
Top right corner. You know what I'm talking about. Top right corner.
Yeah.
Right next to titanium. And with acrylic nails, they're cool because they're affordable, but just be careful.
$60.
You don't want to like work out and get them like caught up in your clothes because then they'll break. Gel is almost the same thing, just a harder version, because gel is normally harder. That's why they use it for spiky hair.
Exactly.
Hello.
Exactly. Same thing.
And a press-on is that cheap shit you get at CVS.
Yeah.
That you're like, oh my God, I broke a nail, but I look so ugly. And
Let's do a press-on.
I have an event today and I need like a French nail press-on. And then you press it, but they don't look that good.
They don't
but
look that
like
good.
in pictures, you can't tell.
You can't tell.
So like
Gets the job done.
They get the job done.
Yeah.
But they're only for like a one night type shit. But nowadays there's really good press-on nails that actually last a couple more days than just a day.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah. But if I was
Like technology has for sure advanced on the press-on development.
100%. But if I was a chickie, I would
Acrylic.
use gel.
I'm going acrylic.
I'm going gel. They last longer. I don't like going back over there.
If you talking shit, huh?
I don't know what they be saying.
So Jess, how right were we?
I feel like you both got 2 out of 3. I wasn't entirely convinced on. I was more convinced by Sebas's acrylic than by yours, TBH.
That was good.
But even then, I'm not so convinced that like he actually fully knows what it is.
I don't know. Do I?
All right, give us the actual definition.
Okay, acrylics are built with powder,
Yeah.
liquid, and to Sebas's point, they're sculpted and they last a long time. So you dip like the brush into the liquid, which I can't remember right now what it's called, but then you put it in the powder, and then it becomes like a little bead, like gel like, and then you put it in. That's when you shape it. But it's again, that's acrylic, and then you do file it, shape it, whatever.
Yeah, it almost looks like a caulk.
What?
You know what caulk is?
Like, are you saying cock?
No, you don't know what caulk is?
Like
Bro,
caulking?
Yeah, you have it all over your house.
Yeah.
It almost looks like a cock.
Yeah, but why do you say that?
You know what a cock is?
Like the tip of a cock?
No, like the way a cock feels. You never felt a cock?
Stop this, dude. I don't know what you're saying right now.
Yeah, like when you dip the powder in liquid,
like caulking.
it has the texture of a cock.
Dude, that's not what it's called.
Yeah, it is.
That's not what it's called.
Cock.
No, caulking is a thing that you do, but it's not called cock.
What is it then? What is
Jess,
it then?
can you look this up?
No,
Like,
I get it.
Can you look up cock, Jess?
I get it. It's caulking.
Yes.
But it's a cock.
No, it's not, dude. There's no way in hell that it's
It's spelled different though.
Cock is a CAULK.
Yeah. What did you think I meant?
Like a plumber's cock, you know?
Let's wrap this up.
Okay.
Just like, I'm not gonna do this shit. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. I should have explained that it's liquid and powder. Every time I go, honestly, and then I can get like acrylic, it's really crazy how they do it.
Yeah.
It's actually really cool. Like the fact that they shape it really well, it's really cool. But yeah, I mean.
And then gel is usually like a nail polish, but it's a little bit thicker. And then you cure that under a UV light.
Yeah.
So like that's when it becomes hard.
But you do that with acrylic too, no? You cure it under para que se ponga más duro? Kind of like cock?
I think you can put gel on acrylic, and that's when you would cure it.
Yeah.
But I think it air dries. And I'm
Sure,
damn,
yeah.
Let me look this up because then
I mean, I don't know. Maybe she was getting gel, but yeah. Hey, can you fucking pay attention?
Yes. Cock. Who were we?
no acrylic. You can acrylic.
Can I call you a little cock? Mind if I call you little cock?
Oh, look at this little cock.
All right.
Sorry, Jess.
Wow. Can I just say this? I think was my favorite Girly Pop.
This was fun.
Yeah.
This was fun. This was
Like,
fun.
what was it? The first one or the second one with the Diva Cup? Was that the first?
I think that was the first one.
Legendary, right?
Legendary.
I honestly every time, and shout out to Jess.
Yeah.
Because she comes up with these questions because she's probably the ultimate Girly Pop, to be
Ultimate.
honest. Thank you for teaching us this.
And there's more, right?
This
I
is
feel like
things
this needs to be a continuous episode.
Yeah, this is things that guys should know.
You should know this shit.
You should know this shit.
The fuck, man? You're right, bro. And that is our job as La Platica men,
Yeah.
spokesmen.
Let's break those
Is
barriers.
to break those barriers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And teach the men
Have you-
about
Cocks.
acrylics. Okay.
I always wonder, why would they name it cock? It's such a stupid name.
Thank you so much for watching La Platica. We have been your host for this evening.
Yes.
If you guys have not bought tickets to the Chicago live show and you want to come see us, the Boily Pops in action.
July
live,
17, baby.
It's going to be one
theater.
to remember. We're going to be in the city. We're going to be taking over that biatch.
Yeah.
Subscribe. Go ahead, PZ.
No, I was just saying, I'm so excited to see everybody from Chicagoland.
Yeah. And just so you guys know, Jess is a part of the show in the sense that like she is the orchestrator. You ever been to like an opera and there's the orchestrator who's conducting the music? All right. We just played. I play the bass and Sebas plays the flute. So like, but we put on a show and Jess conducts. Right. You look like a flute player. Was that offensive?
You look like a flute player.
Come watch us flute it out. Subscribe to La Platica if you're not. Follow us on socials.
Yes.
And we'll see you guys when we see you guys.
And that was Girly Pop Part 3.
Come on, man. 201? 202.
I don't know.
202. 202.
Man, what episode? Happy Monday, guys.
Hey. I'll see you, man.
Guys, go to Home Depot and take pictures of cocks.
All right, dude.
I'm going to go to Home Depot right now, bro. Take a picture of a nice, firm, long cock. I'm done.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't want to put that in.
If you're still listening to this, shout out to you, man. And sorry about your ears.
Nos vemos en la próxima plática. Mi.
When I apply sunscreen, I'm like, let's fuck.
Mo, cut the string for me.